cancer in the bone marrow. He goes, she's got no cancer anywhere. She doesn't have cancer. I says, well, you guys just got done telling me that, she has this and this. He says, you know what? He says, and he goes, and yes, that's what we said. And I don't know what happened, but that's not the case today. So he says, you can go home. And he gave me, an explanation of what the neutropenia was, but there was absolutely no cancer in her blood at all. And to this day, knock on wood, she still has been not diagnosed. And that is the biggest risk of this type of neutropenia that she has, that it turns into bone marrow cancer. And we know the situation, how that can play out. So, when you talk about the power of faith and miracles and belief, God does heal, faith does heal, and I try to inspire people. And, I even had my own stumbling after that. It's taken me a long time, even after that personally, to get into faith. But, we just keep pushing forward. And I just wanted to say, thank you both for being here. It's been a wonderful show. I'm so excited. I can't wait to read your book and see what you're doing, and I got to have you back on again. Is there anything at all that you two would like to add in closing before we say goodnight to you? Anything at all?
Easter is a day of miracles.
It is.
There you go.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It is.
Thank you. Thank you for being on with us, Rob and Heidi. We love you both. And
thank you. Thank you for your ministry, and thank you for everything that you're doing for the community. You guys are just amazing.
Oh, thank you, guys. Well, it's people like you that inspire us daily. Meeting you guys and hearing your stories. You're a fabulous couple. You and your family, so kind and so generous. I wish you best. I wish you both the best. Happy Easter, and we will be in touch.
All right. Take care.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
Happy Easter. Wow, that was just an amazing story. And I would like to thank Julie from Utah for calling in.
Yeah.
That was great. We have one caller.
Yay, we got our first caller. Yay. Heidi and Rob for sending a caller. I just want to say, I sit here and I think about my life sometimes and all the problems I have. Right. And I sit here and, and we argue about this and that and get into this and that over, whatever. And we don't really look at the big picture as to how grateful we really are, how grateful we are
at the end of the day, it's like Rob said, the whole thing of living a life of gratitude. Yeah. You have to be grateful for what you have if you want to be blessed with more. Just by showing you're grateful, more will come to you. But if it's not enough now, I think it won't be enough even if you had more. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's just being able to actually sit down and say, okay, I'm okay, and I'm blessed.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're one who's always prayed, and I was resonating with that with Rob. You're one who prays daily. You're one who, I know your mother entrained your faith in you very much. And
I grew up in a household with, we had to lean on that a bit. Mm-hmm. And miracles happened, and I was a witness to miracles throughout my whole life. Mm-hmm. So I have a different view than most people on spirituality, but there is a strong backbone there in my life nonetheless.
I'm so excited, and we have to close with this a little bit over. I'm just so excited that we have the opportunity to have this show, even though it's kind of making sure everything is ready and getting in the preparation and telling my kids to be quiet and so we can do this. But every time it's done, I feel good that we did this.
Sure do. And mistakes will be made.
Yeah.
We're not professionals. I would like to let everybody know out there, we are not trained professionals. I'm a software engineer, and I have,
I'm a life coach and a hypnotherapist and a hairdresser and a massage therapist, but nothing in there says technical support.
No.
But I produce the show, and my husband, he hooks up the Twitter and all that. And
I do the technical, but I would like to thank everybody who's out there listening.
Yes, thank you.
For all the people that listen live and all the people that hear this in the playback. I'm really thankful for you taking the time to listen to our labor of love here.
Yes. So I'd like to wish you all a very happy Easter, a time for renewal, a time for rebirth, whatever spiritual path that you have. I wish you all the brightest blessings in that area. Next week's show, we're going to be talking about opiate addiction and how we accidentally become addicted to opiates through pain management, surgery, or something. And there is 25 million Americans suffering with this condition. It's we had sex addiction with the fastest growing epidemic. Opiate addiction is right behind it.
Right on its heels.
Right on its heels, yes.
It's a
lot
serious
going
addiction.
on. So if you or anyone you know is battling that, would like to join us next week at 7 p.m. on Sunday, we'd love to have you.
I think what we'll do is open our phones probably when we get into it, and, as people trickle in as we're doing our interviews, feel free to call.
Absolutely. Okay.
It's always great to hear from people who are out there.
Yes. All right. Until next week, then, good night. Have a great week and blessings. And we will see you next time. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. Peace and love.